Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 22 with the Boston Braves. Now, for those of you who look at the title of this video and you're like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on here? This is actually a continuation of my OOTP 21 franchise, but I renumbered it just so that new people could join and enjoy the series, as well as the people who watched me play before. If this is your first time watching this particular series, welcome. The Tour Through History series is designed to take us through baseball history, as the name suggests. And let me take a quick break to get some delicious water. That is nice and watery. In which I take teams for 10 years and then turn it over to a new team. We started in 1871, the very dawn of baseball. And as you can see here, it's been a pretty fruitful time for us, including a World Championship victory in my very first season, to most recently a World Championship victory in 1917. I probably should have won one in 1919, but we didn't. Oh well. Now, with the new engine, I haven't changed any of the rules, except for one very important rule. Thank you to Tom Lehman for the suggestion. Nope. Nope. It's definitely under league settings. Here we go. The Cy Young Award is now the Mike E. Smith Award, as the greatest pitcher in Major League history. Cy Young, he was alright, I guess. Oh no, I forgot to turn off baseball cards. Damn it, I'll do that as soon as this is done. Loading. Because I just find the baseball cards to be very annoying. And they take a long time to generate, which I've always found kind of silly. But yeah, here we go. These are all of the players in Major League history. And then I can specify anything here. We could do a sortable. And I can say to myself, hey, who had the best WAR? Huh? Oh, it's looking for a season. That's irritating. Here we go. If we look by Jaws, here we go. Mike E. Smith. What a guy. The real Cy Young. And if we look at his stats, 526 wins. Even the real Cy Young didn't win 500 games. So, he's a good pitcher is what I'm saying. And that's why we happily name our award after him in recognition of the amazingness of his abilities. The best position player in history is so far George Davis, at least by Jaws. And then it's all pitchers until we get to Nap Lajoie. If we look at just batters, there is a single player with over 100 Jaws. But let's face it, anyone over, like, say 50 is amazing. And there's some really damn good players even farther down. Pete Browning is the lowest ranked Hall of Famer. But we have to consider, this is a man who was, if you'll pardon my French, the drizzling shits as a defensive player. Like, he would be a 90-win player if he'd been even a mediocre defender. If he'd been average, he would be a 90-win player. That is how absolutely god-awful terrible he was with the glove. And yet they kept him at third base. I don't know why, but they did. And it was a pretty silly decision. So, I'm going to very quickly turn off baseball cards so this doesn't happen again. That's under players and face gen. Oh, it is off. Okay. That's fine. Right. So we have taken over the Boston Braves after a very long and successful run with the Red Sox. And And what do we have to look forward to? Well, we do have Walter Johnson. And if that's what you're starting with, that's a pretty good start. We have Pie Trainer, who was never as good as he was rated as in real life, but he's still pretty darn good. And we have some decent relievers. We have Hank Severide. Admittedly, not for a couple of months here, but he's a pretty good catcher. We have Joe Gedeon, who is a pretty decent second baseman. Maybe not super exciting, but okay. We don't really have megastars, though. We have several good and interesting players, but we don't really have great players. With the exception, of course, of Walter Johnson and Hank Severide. Pie Trainer might be that guy. He might be the next great player, but I definitely want to give him time to fully bake, if you will. But since it's OOTP 22, we do need to hire ourselves some new coaches. First, I need an assistant GM. And I would like to see the GM ratings, please. So I don't really know that the GM matters all that much. But I'm going to pick somebody who has a very high development. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and pick... Well, these must be people from other teams. Okay, interesting. I could hire Pete McShannock. I'd rather pick Suter Sullivan, though. I think he's a good choice. So, Suter, come join us. Next, I need a first base coach. You're excellent at teaching the outfield. But if we come down to UA Smith, he's freaking outstanding. So I definitely want you as my first base coach. And let's switch to the third base coach. Who is the best at... And then, yeah, we're going to pick Willis Cole as our third base coach. No, we're going to take my good fellow because he's also good at teaching hitting and pitching. So I'm going to take you, and you're going to be my third base coach. There we go. That is all of that done. Hopefully it kept all my settings. It did. You are wanting me to play close to 500, increase attendance, and help the team reach the playoffs in the next 5 seasons. We have the number 1 overall pick. And we have Goose Goslin. And I don't think there's much debate about taking Goose Goslin. Like, he's obviously the best player. And he could get even better extremely quickly. Like, he could be the Ruthian scout that we need to be truly successful. I believe that in every fiber of my being. Give me Charlie Manlove. He can teach us how to be a good scouting director. No, I want a good scout. Not Charlie Manlove. Give me a good scout, please. I want scouting director. I'd very much like to hire Denny Sullivan if he would join us. He is not looking for a new job, so I guess we're stuck with Mr. Manlove. For now. That's fine. It's not fine, but I also can't do anything about it, so I'll accept it. No, don't waste your time. Please give 0 money to amateur scouting. And, yeah, let's spend like that. I assume I still have gobs of money, right? I have so much money. Give me the max. We're going to pour so much money into our player development that people are going to be like, damn, that's a lot of money. I'm going to be like, you know what? You're right. That is a lot of money. Those are both fine. Everything else I will take control of. Don't bother if it's just a day-to-day injury. And that is fine. Alright. So we do have some talent. And I definitely think Goose Gosselin is the key to our success. But we'll see what happens. Let's sim forward. What the fuck? What did you do, Frank? Oh my god. Oh, Frankie boy. What a dipshit. What a dipshit. I will absolutely give you a better offer. Wait, what? No. I want you to be my first base coach. I will pay you $500. That's how awesome I think you are. Excellent. What the hell? Oh, you must have, like, tried to sign him. That was silly of you. Alright. So, I would like Mike Goodfellow to teach the catchers. And I would also like him to teach the infielders. I would like UA Smith to teach the outfield, and I'd also like him to teach base running. There we go. That seems good. That seems good. Ooh, I unlocked an achievement for having a gold glover. Maury Rath, hey. And Turner Barber likes to give back. That's nice. Oh, we'll go up to the Hall of Fame voting. That's always good and fun. Let's start a charity, Turner. You're a decent player. You're maybe not an amazing player, but you're decent. I've seen worse. Most of them on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ayo. I don't care. I don't want any of you. Like, I genuinely don't care. For Slow Joe Doyle, you would give me Walter Anderson, a not unintriguing relief pitcher, and Bob Hasty. Yeah, I'll do this. After I see if I can get you to throw somebody else in. But I don't know what else I'd want. What if I picked a player like a George Burns, maybe? No, I don't want to do that. How about Ed Roush? No, I'd have to give you something pretty great, and I don't want to give any of that up. Like, I am genuinely fine with this deal as is. I don't really see any particular other player I'd want. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger. Like, you're basically taking a starter. That's not that great. And hasn't been even good for a while. And you're giving me 2 prospects. Oh, apparently he was a really good guy. Well, we'll get over that. It is important to note that I haven't actually taken a huge amount of time to look at the pitching staff. Other than what's-his-face here. But it's fine. Alright. Honest John Anderson. You look like a pretty damn good player, even if I immediately don't trust you because of your name. But you look like a pretty fine first baseman. I can live with that. Frank Chance, yeah, I definitely think he deserved it. Another one of my top picks. He's had himself quite a career. Emmett Heydrich. I wouldn't say no to him, but I'd want to look at some other players first. Yes, I already talked about Addie Joss and how much I like him. Bobby Lowe, Tom McCreary, Ed McFarland. You're not the worst. I'm looking to be blown away. Maybe that's just not possible this year. There's a lot of players who are borderline pretty good, but there's not really anybody here that I'd look at that I haven't already voted for and say, yes, make this player mine. I'd give a vote to Kip Selbach, I guess. What is your deal, Tom McCreary? Why is your jaws so low? I don't know. But it is low. And that's the problem. And it looks like you were just a classic compiler and that you stayed pretty doggone healthy and then got lots of hits each season. And that's about all you did. I mean, you have a fair amount of power, sure. Some decent stolen base raw numbers, but you also got caught an awful lot. And defensively, oh my lord, you cost your team a lot of wins in the field. I guess for that reason, I will vote for Tom McCreary. Poor Christy Mathewson, he never really mattered. I'll vote for the Crab. Why not? I think this is fine. I'm just going to vote for these guys. I wouldn't be upset if other people got in. I just can't be bothered to spend enough time to vote for them. So, that's fine. We'll sum up to the first-year player draft. And yeah, I have a very difficult time accepting taking anyone other than Goose Goslin. He's just so damn good. Yeah, I'm gonna take Goose Goslin. I'm not gonna waste my time thinking this one through. Give him to me now. You're quite the center fielder, actually. And I don't think center field is a position I'm particularly strong at the moment. Like, George Mazel is fine, but he's also, like, not a great hitter, unlike my pal here, Bill Cunningham. Give me Bill Cunningham. He is cunning and he is a ham. Johnny Cooney would be a pretty nice addition to this team as some depth in the pitching staff. He's also a pretty good hitter, which I had no idea about. But yeah, I basically can't lose with him. He'll either develop a good bat or he'll develop a good glove. Give him to me. We could take some Moses Yellow Horse. Doesn't look much like a horse to me, but what can I say? And we'll take good old Suds here. And then with my 6th round pick, can I sneak in an amazing hitter? I mean, Todd Odenwald's not terrible. Do I have any secret pitching potential? Nah. Alright, let us complete the draft. And good old Goose is going to be an incredibly important part of our team for years to come, I think. And I'm actually really impressed by the talent that we've acquired in this draft. Like, make no mistake about it. Goose Goslin is going to be in the minors to start out with. I want him to achieve close to his quality of potential before I promote him to the majors. But Bill Cunningham is a day one starter. I think he's going to add a lot to this team, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. I mean, Goose Goslin is going to be a franchise cornerstone and possibly a future Hall of Famer. But Bill Cunningham is going to be a damn good starter for a couple of seasons. Maybe he won't be amazing, but he'll be damn good. And I can live with that. Okie dokie. Anyone I want to place on the Rule 5 draft roster? I mean, I don't want to lose Will Hoyt for nothing. Even if he's not that great, just because I might be able to use him. But then again, when you got guys like Hill, Carmen Hill ain't nothing. Why is he even on the roster? I don't know. Can I trade you for literally anything? Yeah, apparently I can get a pretty darn good reliever out of you. Fine. Yeah, it's indigestion, Suitor. Mr. Berghammer. Yeah. We have some definite players we can dispose of. So to that end, I am going to go ahead and put... No, wait, I'm not going to put 30-plus-year-olds on my 40-man or my Rule 5 draft. That's silly. It's just silly. You were worth 7 wins in the minors last year. I do want to see how you do, though, with a bit more playing time. But yeah, Pye, Goose Goslin, and a couple of other people, they're going to be the core of the next great Boston Braves team. Maybe the first great Boston Braves team, to be honest with you. Rule 5 draft time. And everybody signed as you expected. Oh, I actually get to pick first, don't I? Is there actually a good player here if I dig? I mean, how do you define good? Not Herman Paulette. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pass. I don't... Oh, no, don't do the Brown. Do the entire draft. Yeah, nothing happened as I expected. Oh, we had 2 first basemen make it. You were a good egg, Frank Chance. You were a key part of one of my biggest successes, which was my tenure with the Pirates. You've raised my budget, which is great, but I actually can't buy anybody that matters, so... Yeah. We're going to go up to spring training. Alright, here's what's going to happen, yo. Goslin on the roster, Pie Trainer on the roster, Bill Cunningham on the roster. And then probably Monty Swartz, and that'll do it. That'll give me a nice... And then I'm going to instantly come over here. I'm going to say, bench coach, do your thing. I'm going to come over to pitching. I'm going to say, bench coach, do your thing. And then we're going to simulate through for a bit. Player development, no big changes. That's fine. Next week. Not Johnny Lush. Sounds like he's like a porn star in the off season. Maybe he is. I shouldn't judge him for that. And give me one more week. Perfect. Nope. Now it's perfect. Spring training is done. Let's start separating the wheat from the chaff. Percy, you're still going to miss some more time. So I'm going to save myself one bit of grief there. Okay, Pole Parrot. I'm going to try to trade you. I'll even add regulars. Nah. I'll just cut him. I'm going to designate you for assignment. Herb Pennick. I'm just going to send you to the minors. Alan Sotheron. I wonder if I can get a better deal with you. Any 50s? No 50s. Then let's look at batters and let's just look at prospects. Wow, I don't know why you're rated as highly as you are there, Ralphie boy. I mean, you're better than Alan Sotheron, I suppose. I guess I can't get too picky. Because you're not going to give me, like, Lou Blue, I bet. Damn, I could have taken Lou Blue. Oh, well. Even, like, a Mike Canode. You want Herb Pennick? You can have him. Like, I genuinely don't care. How many pitchers do I have now? I have 10. I probably want one more pitcher. So I'm going to go ahead and call up Schellenbach. And that'll actually be my opening day pitching staff. Because I kind of sort of have to have 5 starters. No, I really only need 4 starters, but the game seems to be leaning that way. So I guess I'll accept it. Hick Katie, I will take literally any prospect for him. Nobody wants him. Understandable. He isn't that great. I'll just release him. No, I won't. I'll see if someone else will take him off my hands first. That's my starting day catcher. Pie Trainer and Goose Gosling go right to the minors. Marito Acosta. Bruh. I'm going to have to ask you to find a new team. This is still not sortable and it makes me sad. I'm looking for another shot in the dark to grab a Sam Rice type. So far, I ain't finding one. I could get Herman Paulette, who I just gave to them. Maybe I should just pick the best pitcher. And yeah, I think I will. I think I'll pick up Tom Zachary here. He's the best player that's available. Okay, Suitor. I get that you love prospects, but you're also inexperienced, and I've won multiple World Series, so how about you shut up? I was going to say something else, but I didn't. All right. Leo Callahan. I cannot trade you because, there you go, now I can. Nobody wants Leo Callahan. Understandable. I don't want him either. Pete Knisley. Like, even acknowledging, yeah, there's just nobody here. There's no one here that's worth trading for. Like, Fred only plays third base, right? And I guess I could use him, but I'm just not convinced. I'd almost rather just waive him. Get him through waivers. I got a lot of left fielders. You can go to the minors, Frank. Kirk. No, you're being a jerk. I guess it is in your name. Only prospects, please. There we go. You want to give me Ken Penner? Give me the Penner. And again, this is more just getting dead weight off the roster than it is making brilliant trades that will surely take us to a world championship. Yeah, Marty, you're getting waived. Too damn many outfielders. You're gone. Bert, I can't afford to carry you on the roster, especially when you played way too much last season and didn't even play well. And I can't trade you, but it's not opening day yet, so let's try again. Bert Daniels. Give me Al Parati. I don't even care. These are not meant to be big, life-changing trades. This is just meant to clear the dead weight from the roster so that we have plenty of spots open from the players who do deserve it. I'm going to send you to the minors, Mr. Pinelli. And there we have it. Our opening 25. And then Bill Cunningham gets to make the 40-man roster. Congratulations, Bill. I'm very proud of you. And let's sim up to opening day. Player development, again, I'm just going to ignore this because chances are it's not going to play too big a role. Good old Lefty O'Doul. I remember you. I wonder if I have the #1 minor league system. I do. But look at that scary farm system that somebody built for the Boston Red Sox. Wow. That old GM sure knew their stuff. You sure did. Alright, let's clear the staff. Give me pitching ratings, please. Walter Johnson's my ace. That's an obvious fact of life. Then Johnny Lush. Then Whitney Glazner. And then I guess Harry Harper, so I guess we are going to run with a 4-man rotation. Tom Hughes, you're the best pitcher on the team, not named Walter Johnson. You're going to be the stopper, and you're going to come in as much as you possibly can. Everyone else is a middle reliever. One of the things I definitely want is a starter. If I can get one for cheap. A good starter, that is. Like a pitcher like Charlie Hall would be a nice fit on this team. Eberixi? Please. Give me Eberixi. And then, heck, I'm going to go ahead and also claim Jeff Tesreau. Claim them both, please. Is there anything else I want to do right now with my pitching staff? I think that's fine for the moment. Let's set the lineup. Okay. So the best overall hitter on the team is Hank Severeid. So he's going to bat third. Because he has gap power. Beals Becker is probably the best power hitter on the team. So I'm probably going to let you go ahead and be the cleanup guy. For now. I really like Kurt Walker as the #2 hitter. Because of his gap power. Kurt, you're going to play left field. And then I think I want Joe Gedeon at the top of my lineup, with Bill Cunningham hitting 5th. Oh, I don't even want to play Turner Barber now. You know what? Fuzz. Fuckity fuck. Turner Barber is too damn good a batter to bench. And I know that Becker has more power. And I know this is an age where power's starting to matter. And he's a decent overall hitter. But I also don't have anywhere else to play him. Like, unfortunately for Mr. Becker here, there's just no other position that he can play. Other than playing right or left field. What could I get for you? I'm not seeing a lot here that really impresses me, to be honest. Like, a guy like Bill Hubble could be interesting, because I do just need more pitching. You'd never give me Rig Stevenson. I really need a power hitter at first base. You'd never give me Rogers Hornsby. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. You probably wouldn't even give me Red Smith. You might give me Bob Musial if I added someone else that was good. What if I actually offered you Beals Becker? If you take this trade, I'll be happy. That also solves the issue quite admirably. I'm going to go ahead and let Becker be in the order for the moment, just because I don't have a spot for Barber yet. Then George H. Burns, I guess. Then Zeb Terry. And then Gold Glove winner Maury Rath, I suppose. See, this is one of these things I don't love about the game. It sees that Johnson is a great defender, and it's like, oh my god, you must play Johnson. No. If the starter's bloody tired, I will let him play. I don't care about first. Ford isn't that much better than Terry, so I don't care that they switch spots. I didn't really care about that, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and then paste them in the other one here. I'm going to have you generate. And again, I'm just going to tell you no. I want my everyday second baseman playing every damn day. And again, this is just marking time until I can get rid of Becker. Wait, what? Why am I playing Walker over Barber? That doesn't make any sense. It really does not make any sense. Let me regenerate the depth chart. And then let me just convince you that no, I really don't want Ford playing second just because you randomly think he should. And we'll just do that, I guess. There we go. And then lineup is set. Let us advance a month. I have a spring training invite, do I? Oh yeah, I sure do. Boom. Problem solved. Sorry, game. What? I basically rebuilt the bullpen, didn't I? I sure did. Okie dokie. Oh, you said almost? Wonder why it expired. I'm fine. I'm not gonna complain about this right now. Oh, I actually got both players. Nice. To the minors with you, Frank, and that's gonna be room for Rixie. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 5-man rotation, and I'm gonna slot in Rixie in the 5th spot. And as for good old Jeff Tessero, I'm going to waive Joe Willis, and I'm going to call you up to take his job. And then you're going to be emergency starter or long reliever. There we go. Hick Katie and Pete Kinsley. Well, let's take you both and shop you. Here, I'm going to do shop player, and I'm going to add Pete Kinsley. Like, is there anything wrong with having a really good extra relief pitcher? I don't think so. But he's also kind of a jerk, I guess. Dode Chris is a useful bat off the bench, as long as that's all he does. We can take him. Yeah, I'm going to send Kurt Walker to the minors, and we're going to call up Dode Chris. And then I'm going to go ahead and have you redo your depth chart, and then immediately tell you to stop benching freaking Gettyan just because the other guy's like 3% better defensively. And then I'm just going to have you copy both of these and paste them over. There we go. Wait, what? You're really letting... Is Dode Chris actually a decent first baseman? He's not terrible. And he has at least one good... Screw it. I will happily let Chris be the starting first baseman if he's better. I'm so tempted to trade freaking Johnson just because the game seems obsessed with putting him in when Gettyan is actually a good hitter. Like, there are times when it's okay to have the good hitter. And paste a depth chart. That's fine. And I don't really care who gets the most playing time between Terry and Ford. They seem like they're roughly the equivalent of each other. So, I mean, if they just swap off until one of them figures out that they can take a giant step forward, I'm okay with that. Let them both drive each other. Well, that's not very nice of you. Game. Tom Zachary, come on down. You're the next contestant on. The pitcher is present. Nothing too exciting here. Can you please make sure that Mr. Trainer, Mr. Goslin are both on my lists? My short list. I want to make sure that anytime I hear about them, they are ready. I'm not even going to stop for that. I will sim one day forward, though, so I can have Walter Johnson back, and then Tom Zachary can go back to the minors. Hey, a shutout for Rixley. Good work, man. Pepper Rixey. Yeah, he has so far turned out to be a pretty okay pitcher. Nice. Yeah, Trainer and Goslin are both hitting like a house of fire. If I could get one more top 5 pick, I really think we'd be in excellent shape. AL Player of the Week. It's Zach Wheat. This is one of the rare trades that really blew up in my face. He actually had 2 more excellent seasons for Cleveland. So, lesson learned. I've still got 3 players in the top 10, so suck on that. Who'd I get? That's not possible. No, I'm not allowed to have nobody. Did the game break again where it keeps turning off that setting? Yes, force all teams to be represented. You might as well hold the All-Star Prospects game, too. I'm very unhappy about that none of my players are even considered. He's ecstatic because I increased attendance. So, at least Alan Smedley is happy. But remember the rule: minor league coaches stay forever until I decide I don't want them anymore. Pete. I mean, Bill Cunningham hates your guts for some reason. I don't know what that's about. John Hofford, you get along pretty well with most of my pitchers. I am more than happy to re-sign Hofford, but I think not only am I not going to keep... I think I'll also keep my bench coach, at least for one more season. How much does he want? He just wants a 3-year deal. Done. But most importantly, I'm going to fire my hitting coach at the end. I'm going to fire this hitting coach right now because Tom Power is actually not very good. You are out of here. And then Mr. Leo Smith. Really? You don't want a promotion? Well, poop. Give me Charlie Bastian. Ah, we get Percy Jones back. Lovely. You know what I'm going to do, Percy? I'm going to, for right now, send you back to the minors. Okay, fine. I'll put you on the 40-man, but then you're going back to the minors. And this isn't because you did anything wrong. It's because I don't want you to get hurt. Because you have a chance of being part of the next great Boston Braves team. I appreciate this reference, but David Bowie won't be born for like at least 30 years. I don't remember how old he was, but yeah. Excellent. We have done a thing. A good thing. Okay, Johnny Cooney, it keeps putting heat on his fastball. That can only lead to excellent things down the line. And Bill Cunningham here has a fair shot at being Rookie of the Year. Why do I keep getting this? Oh, because it's against me, I think. Yeah, that's why it keeps showing up. That's fine. Okay, Goose Goslin is clearly ready or close to ready for the major leagues. Like, holy shit. He's been great. Pie Trainer just as obviously. I can't force these guys to stay in the minors. I'm gonna call them both up next season. If Kurt Walker reaches his full potential, I think he'll be an excellent player. But I'm also willing to give him some time to earn his way to that level. How do we look as a team? Apart from Maury Rath, we're a decent offense. Like, we're not an elite power team, and that's one reason why I want Goslin up next season. We're not a great pitching team, but again, we're fine. Defense is decent. This is the core of, like, a medium to very good team. I actually think we're ahead of schedule. Especially if I can get 1 or 2 more pieces. And those 2 pieces may be sitting in the minors right now. But I would love to get 1 or 2 more, I guess, supporting cast members, I think is the word I'm looking for. A dominant starter for when Walter Johnson hangs him up. Kurt Walker just unlocked his last contact level. Goose Goslin is ridiculous. You're all ridiculous in your own way. Yeah, I am... I mean, he hasn't unlocked his power yet. That's what's holding him back from being ultra amazing. But he instead will settle for being just incredibly amazing. I would love nothing more than to pick top 5 again, but I also accept the fact that that is probably unlikely. Damn, 3 homers for Trainer. Nice. I mean, maybe George Burns should have hit better. You can go on the DL. I'm going to call up Kurt Walker, and I'm just going to slot you in where he was. But we are probably talking, in all honesty, an all-new outfield next season. Walker playing in right, and Goose Goslin playing in left. And then probably trading Becker. Maybe. All of a sudden, it looks like we have one of the best young outfields in the majors, which is pretty exciting stuff. Did Cunningham? He did. I keep calling him Tom Cunningham. I don't even know why. I don't even know anybody named Tom Cunningham. I don't even know if he's a particularly bright pork product. Not Dr. Stanage. Hey, Miller Huggins. Just like in real life, he was never that great in the majors. Well, maybe he will manage multiple World Series champions the same way the real Miller Huggins did. And I don't really care. The Browns and the Phillies made it. Good for them. Hooray. And of course, Babe Ruth hit nearly 500 and hit 50 homers. You gave me a new contract. That's all I really cared about. Wait, what? Game? What the hell just happened here? No. I didn't get fired. That's just a weird... Yeah, no. Give me commissioner mode. Manager options. Play in commissioner mode. Quit current job. The Boston Braves. Yes. You don't get to do that, game. You don't get to randomly decide that I'm demoted that I'm promoted to demotion in AAA. And I'm going to warn you, game, if this keeps happening, I will be very unhappy. Let's call up Pie Trainer and Goose Goslin. And let's actually talk about who did real well last season. Hank Severeid put up the best season of his young career so far. The rest of the team ranged from decent to garbage tier. Walter Johnson was awesome. The rest of the team, again, ranged from bad to very meh. I don't know why staff cohesion is bad unless it's the fact that you randomly fired me and then I got rehired. Oh, that's interesting. They've kind of changed the way this worked. Oh, I see. And if I pick sortable list or I pick entire organization, that's what I wanted. Okay. But yeah, this is not okay, game. I don't know why you decided to do that. And you also fired half of my coaches. I can have Bad Bill Dolan. As my manager? Let me offer you a contract as... Oh, I see, because I'm in commissioner mode. Let me turn that back off. Yeah, game, never do that again. That was so weird. It's gotta be a bug. And maybe we'll get lucky. I will happily hire Bill Kuhn for that office. You know what? A chance to have Bill Dolan... Oh, I see. It's not tagged to... no. Pitching coach, please. I could have Bill Garfield be my AAA pitching coach. I can't see how I could ever say no to that. Give me... I have? There we go. Do we have pending offers for all of my open positions now? No, I don't have a manager yet for AAA. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it doesn't realize that I'm no longer... Let me just hit finish today, and then that should fix that problem. Here we go. Alright, friends, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, despite the very bizarre ending. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden it's like, you've been promoted, and then demoted me to AAA. Like, did my AAA manager retire or something? Yeah, it's so weird. It's like, because of your recent success as a manager, I'm promoting you to our AAA affiliate. But it's like, why did you do that, game? Why? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, this has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.